Welcome back to Lock and Reload. So the piece of gear that I'm going to go ahead and review is the Ahena Pocket or portable gas pocket stove camp kit. Basically, what this little package is, it's basically a burner. They specifically made it for backpacking. And what it is this is the entire kit. Basically on side, this is your burner. It's a Max Barton. Note, this one is about 3 or 4 years old, so they do have newer versions out there. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out online. This burner might not necessarily be still made, but they still do make the Max Barton still out there. It just might be the newer edition. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the tabletop. Alright, so this is the Ahena portable gas pocket stove kit. I apologize. Left out of work. Anyway, this is basically what the kit is. It comes in a nice little carry case. There's a couple of things about this carry case that I'm really not fond of. I wish it had literally a carry handle on it, but it is what it is. Basically, it's made out of nylon, very, very sturdy nylon. It is actually double stitched as well too on all the stitching. So basically, it's held in by Velcro. And basically, what's on the inside is you've got. Granted, these are Zippo. It's not what they come with. They actually come with one canister when they're brand new. Again, mine's a couple of years old, so I just use Zippo butane because at the time that was all that was available. Anyway, you got 3 pockets or 3 sleeves to go ahead and put 3 cans in there. You can actually put a name tape on the inside or some form of label stating this is yours. And then what's on the inside is the actual stove. And the stove pocket's actually padded, which is kind of nice, I guess. Basically, this is the stove. It's an actual butane burner. Go ahead, Max burner. Max Barton burner itself. Nifty little design. So, let's go out to the field and go ahead and test this out and to see if it actually works in a real life camping situation. So stay tuned, we're going to go out to the field and we'll be with you in just a few seconds. So now you're going to see the Athena's portable gas pocket stove camp kit in action. And of course they call this one the Max Barton. Now like I stated, there is a newer version of this out there. This one is quite a few years old, but it works well. So now we're going to go ahead and fill it. And you can use pretty much any butane out there. I am using Zippo because it's some of the cleanest burning butane, even though all butane generally burns pretty clean. So obviously underneath here, slow pressure. And generally 10 to 30 seconds of this and it should be full, because this does have a tank in it where it holds all the butane. I've used this already today, so I don't have to fill it as much. And yeah, so far I absolutely love this thing. It's very clean burning. And of course I've got my coffee percolator. It's really black because obviously I've run it on flames. And of course make sure your valve's off. And on here, turn it on. Hit your switch. Alright, with this one, obviously make sure the electrode's clean. Once the electrode's clean, go ahead and turn the gas on. And usually this works first try. Usually. Field testing is just as you see it, so nothing's doctored up. So if there's something wrong with something, you'll see it. But I've been running this thing all day. Without a hitch. Now, as soon as I put it on camera, it doesn't want to be very cooperative. So apparently my electric igniter isn't working. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm a smoker. So, turn the gas on, add some flame, and voila. And for all intents and purposes, I'll let you see that, obviously you can see the flame. And eventually, the ceramic, because that centerpiece is a ceramic, will start glowing red. And generally I'll put the pot right on it, but I'm just showing you for all intents and purposes. So we'll zoom out here. And basically, now it's hot enough to where it should be. And I'll shut it off for a brief second here. Maybe I just burned off some residual. Aha, there it goes with the igniter. So make sure your electrode's clean, otherwise it won't fire or ignite. And I'll try it again. There it goes. And then it'll flame up. And then you can adjust your settings. You have temperature control or flame control, and then you go ahead and put your pot on there. And for all intents and purposes, you just go ahead and let it cook until it starts boiling, and we'll check on it in 10 minutes. And as you can tell with the Max Barton from Ahena, it's been a little over 5 minutes and we're on the verge of boiling. So obviously I'm not going to show water boiling because you've all seen water boiling. So yeah, for a butane setup, it's very viable as long as your electrode's working, because apparently every time I shoot a video on something, something likes to malfunction. But it is my non-biased review, so if anything goes wrong, obviously you're going to see that. And if everything goes right, you're going to see that too. My afterthoughts on the Ahena portable gas pocket stove camp kit is, this is honestly, I mean, for the price point, mind you, I don't know if I mentioned this in my video, this stove is a little over or a little under $20. So I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this, but if this is a good last resort, because it is a butane burner, pick one up. This one is a great last resort. Again, I have my certain data points that I like about it and dislike about it. As you saw in the video, the electrode didn't always ignite, so I ended up using my lighter. But you should always carry matches when you're backpacking or camping, or if you're in a oh shit scenario, or you are in a WR well, or a natural disaster. Always carry some form of flame on you, whether it be a fire steel, lighter, matches, preferably waterproof. It's something that I highly recommend you carry. But all in all, for the price point, this is actually a very, very good stove, because once it's lit, it does stay ignited as long as you keep fuel in it. So hopefully this helped you. It does take, one of the smaller cans, it does take pretty much half of like a can for one fueling. As you saw in heating water, it took about 10-20 minutes to actually heat the water up, but then again I was also heating like a quart and a half of water. Like I stated in my in the beginning of this video, I wish they had a carry handle for it. I noticed the actual case is starting to fray in certain spots, but that comes with age. I've had this one for about 5-6 years. I think 5 or 6 years. So it does show some wear. This one's gotten a lot of use. So brand new, I highly recommend it. And this is the Ahena Max Barton camp stove. So hopefully another piece of gear that you can go ahead and purchase for inexpensive, because I don't know if you noticed that, it's trending in my channel, is good gear at an inexpensive price. So at any rate, this is Lock and Reload. Thanks for watching, and as always, catch you later.